Hello, good day. My name is Leanatala Azer Jailat. I choose President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, the 16th President of Republic of the Philippines. Duterte is the first President of Philippines to be from Mindanao and is the oldest beginning his age of 71. Education of President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. San Beda College of Law, 1968-1972, Lyceum of the Philippines University, Lavon Elementary School, Ateneo de Davao University High School. Rodrigo Roa Duterte, KGCR, also known as Digong, Rode and by the initial PRRD, is a Filipino lawyer and politician who is the 16th and outgoing incumbent President of the Philippines. He is the chairperson of PDP Laban, the ruling politician party in the Philippines. Born March 28, 1945, age 77 years, Maasin City. Full name Rodrigo Roa Duterte, height 1.68 m. Presidential term June 30, 2016. Spouse Elizabeth Zimmerman, 1973 to 2000. Hanilet Abansena. Children Sara Duterte, Veronica A. Duterte, Paulo Duterte, and Sebastian Z. Duterte. Duterte is known for being an avid fan of big bikes but detests luxury cars. He once owned a second-hand Harley-Davidson and a Yamaha Virago. He was once a habitual smoker but he is eventually quit after a doctor's suggestion due to health concerns, but is an avid reader of Robert Ludlum and Sidney Sheldon novels. Duterte is also known for his straightforward and vocal attitude in public, especially in interviews showing no hesitation in profusely using profanity live on screen on numerous occasions despite pronoun requests by media groups and school beforehand to abstain. Duterte has his own local show in Davao City called Gikan sa Masa para sa Masa, for the which is aired as a black timer on ABS-CBN Davao. He is also a member of Lex Talionis Fraternities, a fraternity based in the San Beda College of Law and Ateneo de Davao University. Aside from his native Cebuano, Duterte is also fluent in Filipino and English. While criticizing political opponent Antonio Trillanes in 2019 speech, Duterte said that he was once gay but he had cured himself before meeting his partner Zimmerman. Of President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Duterte was once married to Elizabeth Abellana Zimmerman, a flight attendant of Jewish and German-American descent from Davao City. She traces her roots in Tuburan, Cebu. They together have 3 children from eldest to youngest: Paulo Pulong, Sara Inday Sara, and Sebastian Baste. Paulo and Sara entered politics while Baste, with no interest in politics, concentrated on business and surfing, but eventually ran and won as Davao City Vice Mayor in 2019. Duterte's father Vicente died in 1968, while his mother Soledad died on February 4, 2012 at the age of 95. Zimmerman was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer in 2015. Duterte has been publicly very open about his infidelity and philandering while married to Zimmerman and cite it as the reason for his first marriage when asked in interviews. In 1998, Zimmerman filed a petition in the Regional Trial Court in Pasig to nullify her marriage. Duterte never appeared in a court and did not contest Zimmerman's petition. 2 years later, the court decided in her favor, ending the 27-year marriage of Duterte and Zimmerman. Duterte and Zimmerman have been good terms in recent years, with Zimmerman stating, "Yes, Rodrigo is really a very good leader. That is all he is. But when it comes to family, he is not capable of taking care of it. In 2001, Zimmerman actually ran for a seat on the city council but lost. Duterte and Zimmerman are said to have patched things up and appear to be civil to each other. 15 years after, their marriage was declared null and void. Zimmerman eventually joined the campaign trail for Duterte's presidential candidacy in early 2016 called Biyahing Duterte, in which she would travel by bus to major cities together with her daughter Sara and a number of delegates. Duterte is currently living with his common-law wife, Silito Hanilet Abansenya, a nurse with whom he has Duterte named Veronica. Kitty Duterte has 8 grandchildren, half of whom are Muslim and the other half Christian, and 1 great-grandchild. On his paternal side, he shared familiar ties with some of them prominent families of the Visayas, particularly the Almendraces and Duranos of Davao, Cebu. President Rodrigo Roas Duterte's health. Duterte has Brdy's disease, an inflammation of blood vessels, mostly in the limbs and Barrett's esophagus, wherein esophageal cells are gradually replaced by granulosical cells. He has denied rumors of throat cancer. Duterte admitted in December 2016 that he had been a user of the addictive opioid drug fentanyl. He said that a doctor prescribed the drug to allay back pain and headaches, but that he would take more than he was prescribed. Fentanyl is described by the U.S. National Institute on Drug Abuse as a powerful synthetic opioid anesthetic that is similar to morphine but is 50 to 100 times more potent. Duterte later denied that he was a drug addict, and a spokesman stated that he was not affected by side effects of the drug, which include confusion, anxiety, and hallucination. Duterte has boasted about his use of Viagra. When I was young, I could do overnight with is more expensive. When I get old, I could do short time only because I have such a short time left. After one erection, that is no more. Without Viagra, it's even more difficult. A physiological assessment of Duterte has commissioned by Dr. Natividad Dayan during Duterte's marriage annulment to Elizabeth Zimmerman in July 1998. The result was that Duterte, then Davao City Mayor, was found to have antisocial narcissistic personality disorder exemplified by gross indifference, insensitivity, and self-centeredness, and a grandiose sense of self-entitlement and manipulative behavior. According to the assessment, he had a pervasive tendency to demean, humiliate others, and violate their rights and feelings, and was unable to reflect on the consequences of his action. In a speech to the Filipino community in Russia, Duterte revealed that he has myasthenia gravis, a neuromuscular disease which makes his eye drop. Rodrigo Roas' religion. Despite being raised as a communicant of the Catholic Church on January 19, 2016, while meeting with businessmen in Binondo, Manila, Duterte clarified that he has not attended Mass for quite some time already since he deemed it incompatible with his mayoral responsibilities. If I listen to the Ten Commandments or to the priests, said Duterte, I would not be able to do anything as a mayor. He then clarified that he still believes in God, but not in religion. On June 26, 2016, Duterte said he is Christian but also said that he believes in one God Allah. Later, he challenged the Catholic Church to show evidence of the existence of God, while claiming he is neither an atheist nor an agnostic but happened to be a human being believing in that there's a universal mind somewhere which controls the universe. He has also called God stupid. In July 2018, he called himself spiritual and expressed his belief in one supreme God, but stated he can't accept Catholicism or organized religion. In 2019, he was quoted as saying, "A part of me which is Islam." Mayor of Davao. After the 1980s People Power Revolution that topped the regime of President Ferdinand Marcos, Duterte was appointed officer in charge vice mayor by President Corazon Aquino. In 1988, he ran for mayor as independent and won, serving until 1998. He set a precedent by designating deputy mayors that represented the Lumad and Moro peoples in the city government, which was later copied in the other parts of the Philippines. In December 1990, Duterte joined the Nacionalista Party upon the persuasion of Senator Juan Ponce Enrile in 1998 because he was term limited to run again for mayor. He ran for the House of Representatives and won as congressman of the 1st District of Davao City under the laban ng makabayang masang Pilipino. In 2001, he ran again for mayor of Davao and was elected for a fourth term. He was re-elected in 2004 and in 2007. In 1995, after floor contemplation, a Filipino was executed in Singapore after confessing to a double murder. Duterte allegedly burned a flag of Singapore, though this claim was later denied, and joined 1,000 employees of Davao City in protest. The newly elected Davao City Mayor, Vice Mayor Duterte, reading his inaugural speech in June 10 in 2010. He was elected Vice Mayor, succeeding his daughter Sara Duterte Carpio, who was elected as Mayor. In 2013, Davao City sent rescue and medical teams to Tacloban to give aid to the victims of Typhoon Haiyan, locally known in the country as Typhoon Yolanda. Financial assistance was also given to Bohol and Cebu for earthquake victims. Duterte also passed Davao City's Women Development Code, which aims to uphold the rights of women and the belief in their worth and dignity as human beings. Duterte banned swimsuit competition and beauty pageants in Davao City. Duterte also gained prominence for supporting the first ever Gawad Kalinga village inside a jail facility in Davao City. It is a home-type jail with 10 cottages built inside the compound, which now serve as home for female inmates. President Rodrigo Roa's National Honors Philippine Knight Grand Cross of Rizal, KGCR 2017. Foreign Honors Duterte was conferred an honorary doctorate degree for international relations for foreign diplomacy from the Moscow State Institute of International Relations on October 5, 2019. Malaysia Honor Grand 9 of the Most Esteemed Order of Sultan Ibrahim of Honor First Class Dato 2019. Brunei Sultan of Brunei Golden Jubilee Medal 2017.